Well, howdy do. How y'all doing today? Welcome into T4G Sports. Today we're going to cover how to scout like a legend with a half-star program that's no good. I'm not going to choose Akron, partly because I'm going to use the excuse our dad went to Kent State, which he did, but their overall's better, and I'm doing sim, and I don't really want that smoke from Akron. It's like a hot chick at the bar who's been single for way too long. Pop open the hood, you realize she's a 61 overall. All right, not that good. So we're going to choose Kent State, and if you guys have been wondering where we've been for so long, we've been creating a college football mobile game, and we're in the process of finishing that game, which is really exciting. It's been a dream of ours, but don't worry. We look as sexy as ever. Maybe, I don't know, half that. Getting a little bit above our britches. Anyways, with that being said, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, click the notification bell, and let's light it up. Good to see you guys again, even though I can't see you. Don't overcomplicate it. Pick recruiter. Obviously, pick recruiter. So when it comes to scheduling, make it very easy in the first couple of years until you get, a grasp of the situation on recruiting with your team. Put your bye weeks in the beginning of the year. What I did is I scheduled the crappiest teams I could in the beginning to try and build some boostage, to my players. And then that's later on I scheduled Georgia State. Now, if you can beat like an Oklahoma or a good team because you're playing user play, then do what you're capable of. But if you're doing simulation like I am, it's not gonna happen. You're not beating. I just put in new batteries, for the love of God. Yeah, that's how I would do the custom schedules for the first couple of years. Don't make it too difficult on yourself. So when setting up your recruiting board, you're gonna always go for insta-commits, the easy pickings, right? Now, if you're a half-star program, one-star program, no one likes you because you're garbage, and that's okay. That's why we're here. We're gonna change them. But if you're a better tier program, you're gonna want to find the players that are 3-star and above that have the first interest. Obviously, go with the higher tier guys first. Scout those guys. Figure out how many are number one, that you're number one on their board. Take away how much it would cost in scholarships to give them all scholarships from your points. Scout what you can. Scout the best first, and then give them all scholarships and hope that you get an insta-commit. So the first way I would set up my board is I would add any of the 5-star prospects who are interested in me. It's going to be a slim list, then 4 stars, and then I'd go 3 stars. Okay, and what I would do is I would scout the 3-star players first. Okay, a lot of the 3-star guys first. You can scout the 4-star, 5-star guys. You can scout them if you want, but I'm still going to go 3-star. And the reason I'm going to go 3-star too is, like, for quarterback, prime example, there's not that many that are interested in me. And in this process, I'm also going to be collecting data on these guys for our T4G scouting data and try to get that up for you guys as well. Now, when it comes to upgrading your coach, I would upgrade your coach before you scout, depending on how many positions you have available to you. Okay, if you have a lot of 3 stars, at offensive line, center, guard, whatever, then go that route, or whatever you need the most of. Okay, and you have the most of because you want to utilize it. You don't want to put it in quarterback and then do 2 quarterbacks like I have. It's just not really worth it. All right, so I have 5 hours left, is what I can spend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally just give this guy a scholarship and see what I can do with a scholarship there. So all of my hours are used up, and we're ready for the next week. So a lot of people, what they're going to do is they're going to say this is a glitch or a cheat in the system where you take the playing time, look at the quarterbacks on the board, and you're going to see it shows Blow has an A+ grade, and Leuenberg, the German scientist, has a C grade. So Blow must be better, right? The problem is you might miss out on development. You can see the German scientist here is a gem. He is not a gem, and we scouted them both 100%. So you could be missing out on development. So what we found last year looks to be the same thing, is that this is just an inconsistent system. You can use it if you want. I'm sure people are going to swear by it, but it's not something I'm going to use. So I got my board ready and good to go. Giving scholarships to as many people as I can, okay, beside the good guys, because I'm going for an instant commit. This running back, I typically wouldn't give him 50 hours right now, but I'm going to try to get first on his board and just give him a scholarship and hope I get him. All these wide receivers, same thing. It's a numbers game. You're going to dink and dunk. First week, if I can give the scholarships to the guys that it's like, hey, you're 3 stars, not a lot of people love you. Some of these guys I'm going to lose out on. I'm going to go 50 hours on this guy, I probably won't get him. I wouldn't go after too many 4-star guys. I'm going to go after this D tackle. He's a 4-star, so I'm going after 3 right now. I may get 1 or 2, just dependent. And then heavy on free safety scholarships, and then same thing with cornerback. So remove the guys who aren't interested, okay? Give the scholarships to the rest of the guys that are not 4-stars, or unless you think you're going to lose them, then give them a scholarship, right? You know, I could show you I did that here with that D tackle. I'm getting a little concerned, so I was like, I'm just going to throw you a scholarship. If I lose them, I lose them. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to 4-stars, and you're going to want to go across the board and see who's not getting scholarships or see who has the least amount of offers, right? Now, one of these guys is this dude here, and I'm going to give him something because Wisconsin's going after 2. So I want to see how many points. Are they going to really spend all their points on 2 of them, or are they going to back off? And I'm just going to see. So that's what I did. The rest of them have scholarships, and the other guys have a lot of hours, okay? And even still some scholarships on top of that. But that's how I'm approaching this here. I'm trying to get ahead before people realize I'm ahead. Week 2, I got 20 hours. Doing well on him. I'm ahead on this guy here, so I'm going to give him a scholarship. And then I'm going to pull those hours off for the time being. Let's see here. Haven't jumped, but Wisconsin back down. So that's interesting. Definitely interesting. I'm going to have to attack offensive line as much as possible. I'm going to go 25 hours on him, maybe 35. Actually, you know what? Let's go 40 on him. That's what we're going to do. He locked us out. Sucks. So with this guy, I got to give him a 25 piece. I have no choice. And I'm going to lose this guy. So that's going to leave me with 2, perhaps 3, 4, 5. Whoa, that's getting risky. That's risky biscuits right there. That's risky. Hey, I'm second already on this guy. What the hell? Oh my God, if you let me have him, I will be so happy. Just let me have him. Oh man, not bad here. I didn't give him a scholarship though. I can pull hours away from my quarterback. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give the Will guy a scholarship. Yeah, I'm not playing around with it. And then everyone else, nothing. No movement. No movement. I like that. So let's take a look at what we got. We're ahead on this guy. And I probably could pull the hours off and be fine, but I just need to be careful. I need to be very, very careful. This running back, I'll give him 10 hours. I'm fine with that. Second here, Wisconsin. Maybe I can sneak in. Jumping up here on this guy. Purdue didn't give him a scully. So far, can't complain. I'm number 1 on this guy's board. Not bad. I am getting closer and closer to Virginia Tech. Second on this guy. Holy crap. Anything with the cornerbacks? Any movement? Nope. Nothing. So it turns out we're not very good at football, which is the one thing we do, which sucks because, our team's not good at it. We got smoked. I even went in the game and simulated. Oh, it was ugly. It was ugly from the start. So for this guy, I don't know how good he is, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to at least pull, I'll give him 25 because he's an immediate threat. Where's that? Okay, I still got 25 on him. Ooh, I'm ahead big time on this guy. Holy crap. Oh, Old Dominion? Should I schedule him for a visit? Ooh, look at that playing time right there, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I'm ahead on him. Almost. Ooh, I'm doing some work. So far, not too bad. Not too shabby at all, I do say. Interesting. All right, so I'm second on that guy. How do I... Give me some hours, dude. You can have the rest of the hours, but I got to go back. One of these guys I just scheduled for a visit. Him. I'm giving him 50. I'm not... Oh, I can already hard sell him. But what can I really hard sell him on? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so I'm going to go... I just had it. Let's go with... Could be that. Could be that. That would be great. I'll still give him another 10 piece on top of that. Edge rusher there. I really got to make sure that I'm getting as many of these offensive linemen as possible, because I have an offensive line issue. So I pulled the hours away from my quarterback until the threat changes, then I'll get aggressive. Okay, but I'm not going to get aggressive for no reason right at this second. I feel pretty confident where I'm at right now. Not super confident, but confident enough to pull the hours off. So I have some interesting things going on. I got to find some points because I just scheduled another guy for a visit. I'm not pulling points off of him. I'll probably have to pull 10 hours off of one of these guys here. And it's going to be you, because you could see this guy is closer to his top 8 than this guy is. So I have a little bit of wiggle room with this. So I got to get 50 hours. And the reason for that, I just found those offensive tackles too, by the way, because my last guys didn't like me. Keeping up the pressure on him to the best of my ability. Have him scheduled for a week 5. I also have him scheduled for week 6. I couldn't get it in the week 5. I'm going to send the house. I can't hard sell him. Not effectively. So I have to keep up that pressure like that. So I'm ahead on him. Pretty far ahead. Everyone else, see one here. I don't like this. I'll probably have to pull him off and then give some other guy a scholarship. But it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens this next week. All right. We got 25 hours to spend. I kind of really want to keep giving that quarterback more hours. So I'm finally ahead on this guy. Wouldn't that be just great if I could have gotten him? So far, playing style crushes me. Crushes me down. So I'm ahead, almost ahead there. Not bad. I got to win that game. Yikes. I don't have enough information on that. I'm not going to be able to do it. And you can also look at the playing time, like look at the deal breaker and then go to recruiting. And then, like, let's say you're hard selling them. You can put playing time, in there. So it's like it'll show you here. So you can see brand exposure shows you, and then playing time has a question mark. Well, you already know what playing time is, so it's not really a question or anything like that. Now they're saying sway and do all this and hard sell. There's times where you just don't get cute. You know what I mean? You just don't do it. Mike linebacker here, not many of those guys. So this guy definitely lost. And then I'm going to go add up guys on the board, look for linebackers, cornerbacks, anyone else that I think, hey, I need to maybe bring these positions on. I love the new team needs up there. I do really like that. That is quite nice, I do have to say. EA, good work on that. So with this guy, I'll give you 15 hours. That leaves me a little bit more hours left to spend on other positions. Let's see here. Any more linemen whatsoever. And the answer is resounding no. JUCO squad. That's what I'm looking at there. We got one cornerback left. So I might have to start turning on some of these cornerbacks and trying to bring them in. We'll see. It's a dance. It's a fun dance. Now, when it comes to upgrading your coach, there's two real philosophies that you can have on this. You can upgrade each position besides like specialist to tier 1, right? So when you do scout, you can scout everyone a lot easier. Saves you points. Or you can prep for the transfer portal. Defensive line transfers are more interested. Yada, yada, yada. I wouldn't go to tier 4 because if you have to, sway, you got to have an increased chance of swaying someone. In my opinion, you're already kind of toast. So I would either go to tier 3 or just do tier 1 across the board. Okay, so getting an idea here. I have 15 hours of where I'm at. So this guy is able to come in for a visit, and I could even hard sell him, to be honest with you. Bowling Green, yikes. Let's go playing time. Yes. I'm gonna hard sell this dude. Which one was it? It was this one, I believe so. So that leaves me 10 hours left. I just don't feel safe with that 10 hours, to be honest. But I do need to start scouting some of these other dudes, for the love of God. These guys kicked me out. I absolutely hate them for that. I hate them for that. But it is what it is. I can't, some things you can stop, other things. Oh, God, I'm not getting him. I hope that they just have an absolute crapshoot of a visit. That's not what I like at all. We broke his heart. Our visit sucked. Hey, man, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Georgia Tech's getting a little bit buck. That's great. All right, so far, hanging on by threads. We might not get those guys because our visits were so atrocious. We lost to some school that is not even remotely good. They're horrible. So we're in week 6 or 7 now, I think it is. Doing well on this guy, but I'm really, really trying to fight for some of these really good players. And in reality, it may be better to actually just go after 3 stars. So far, I'm hanging on strong with the 3 stars, but I definitely need to be careful because I am running super thin on offensive line. The likelihood recruiting battle us between Auburn, I don't even like the look of this. It's just not looking good for us. We'll find out. Week 8, not good. Dylan, my guy. Hey, buddy, ULM sucks, bro. Don't even worry about him. Not doing good here. Not doing good there. I'm doing decent here, but Alabama's in the mix, so that's not. I don't like seeing it. Yeah, giving those guys 10 hours. Yeah, I'll be lucky if I get some of those 4-star guys, but I got to win a game, for the love of God. You just got to win a game. So we're in week 9. Some guys I'm going to pull off of, right? Week 9, I'm doing good here, and you're just trying to battle the damage as much as possible. Trying to get into his top 5 for this running back. I'm giving him a lot. I'm ahead here. I'm finally starting to see my scholarships do something here, which is nice. I can't lose any more linemen, so I really do have to get aggressive on linemen. I have to get incredibly aggressive on them. Some guys I'm going to lose out on, but it is what it is for me. I mean, just fighting like hell. Fighting like hell. This cornerback number 1, so I moved the hours over to another cornerback. So, yeah, it's just, a little bit of a balancing act. Pretty simple, guys. Don't overthink it. And my team's garbage, too. Like, I don't know why anyone wants to commit to me. No offense to Golden Flashes, but I'm just talking this year trying to win. It's terrible. So, fast forward to the transfer portal period. Fantastic. Take hours off of guys that you're not in immediate danger for. Schedule visits. Some guys' visits are cheaper than other guys, so make sure to look at the visit. Schedule it if it's cheap, especially if it's cheap, or if he's a good player. Bring him in again like this guy. Schedule him for a visit right out of the gate. And then other guys like these guys, I don't really need to do too much at this moment in time. Don't make it a problem when it's not a problem. Not yet, at least. I got 2 offensive linemen so far. This was rough on the offensive line. 25 hours apiece on these edge guys. I got 5 hours left to spend, which is, I can't complain. Another Will linebacker here. I'll give him 30 hours. Looking decent on that Mike, but I am hurting on linebackers. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. So same thing with safety. I'm not sitting in like a fantastic spot with them, but I'm doing decent. It's weird because Cal completely pulled off of this guy. That's so strange to me, and I could totally use those hours, but like I'm nervous that they're going to all of a sudden turn it back on at the last second. So I'll give this guy 35 hours. I don't know if I'm going to get this guy. I might have to pull off the 25 hours there. And then I'll just give this guy a 50 piece because I don't want to lose him. Don't want to lose him. So I'll give him a 50 piece there. This guy, I don't need to give him anything. Probably going to lose that other guy, so it doesn't really matter too much. Doing well with those guys. Can't complain. Both of these guys pulled off of him. So did Michigan. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed. Jesus, I'm not getting that guy. There's no shot I'm getting that guy. No shot I'm getting this guy either. There's no shot. Might be able to get a safety. Okay, can't complain there. I'll give it to this guy. And yeah. All right. Not bad. Last week, I should get that quarterback. No problemo. It's my boy. Should get that guy. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I should get that guy. Yeah. Oh, I should probably get this guy. I'm going to just give him 50, and if I come across where I got to give it to someone else, I will. Edge guy. Yeah. Looking good. Oh, yep. There we go. Oh, piece of crap. What a turd. All right. Oh, crap. Whoa, that was fast. All right. Should be good there. And that would be our class. It would be 20. I can't complain with that. First time recruiting in this game, can't complain. It's not that difficult. And then I lose everyone this next week. Everyone's gone, and then I'm doomed. That's probably... Oh, hey, committed. Oh, another shaking hands. There we go. More of those. Ooh, hands getting tired. All these handshakes. Look at all this. Boom. Come on. Keep it coming. Come on, faster. More handshakes. Line up. Do it quick. Line up. There we go. Boom. Shaking hands. Boom. Shake. Hey, thank you. Oh, hey. Oh, buddy. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How's your parents? Oh, hey. What's up? I don't know your name. Oh, God. Some of these guys look old. All right. I get it. All right. Dear God. So all said and done, we ended up getting ranked 59th. We had 2 4-star players, 17 3-star. So if you just look at what we've accomplished here, if you look at the ranking, you're like, yeah, it's all right. But if you look at what we accomplished, we did a buckshot and got a lot of players, okay? Because we need to change this entire team around. We're the second worst team in the country when it comes to program rating. So we're terrible. So the cards are stacked against us, and we still got 59th. We beat Rutgers, for the love of God. And we're competitive with a lot of really good teams that are better than us. And if next year is going to be even better than this year in recruiting. So it's going to only go up. Don't worry about the ranking. Really worry about what you're getting, because I know next year what I'm going to do. I'm going to go after offensive linemen and spend more money on offensive linemen. Okay, because I know I can, because I got a lot of guys. I got a quarterback, I got a 4-star running back, 4 wide receivers, I got a tight end, 2 offensive linemen, 2 good offensive linemen, I'd say. At least one of them I know is good. 3 edge guys, 1 athlete that I could put somewhere else, probably at outside linebacker or something. I don't know. 2 outside linebackers here. Could put 1 at Mike because I ended up losing the Mike. I got 2 corners. Not great, but I got 2 safeties as well. So I got a lot of everything, or a little bit of everything. And so that really helps out. I would not scout when your team is this terrible. That is how you're going to get a good team. Could you get a 5-star? Sure, you probably could. Is it really worth it? I don't know. I don't necessarily think it would be right at this moment in time. I would play it safe. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like it, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts and opinions, and stay tuned for our video game, guys. Light it up. Have a damn good day.